What's going on? We're back. And you're
Heyo.
probably wondering, who are these two strapping young lads on this podcast with me? Well, this is JSNBTalk. No, that's Jared over there.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Stu. That's Nikki B. And we're JSNBTalk. And we are the
AS.
podcast that puts the sat in satisfy. Go ahead and
That's right.
explain that one, Jared.
That's right.
How do we put the sat in satisfy?
Well,
He has no
I think,
idea.
I think we just pull up a seat, sit on it until we're satisfied, and that's it.
That is an excellent explanation.
Thank you.
We'll pull up a
I
seat,
said it better
and then
myself.
we'll sat until we're satisfied.
Yep, that's
I
it.
tell you what,
Close
another
enough.
thing that's satisfying is carpentry. Isn't that right, Aaron?
Carpentry.
Very satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
What's the last thing you built?
It's been a while.
Yeah?
Because when we moved from Dillsburg, I sacrificed my unfinished basement for a finished one. And so, can't have all the sawdust and everything down here on a carpeted floor. You just can't.
And
I guess you got to rip up the carpet.
I won't do that. But hopefully my next home
you probably should.
won't be a townhome and maybe have like a garage that I can,
Ooh,
get
yeah.
back into some stuff. But I did make a couple stools and I made a bench for my Grammy who's here. So I did make
Oh.
things you could sit on. Right?
Satisfying.
Satisfying.
Right? Yeah.
That's right.
We can
Yeah.
sit on the bench.
So you can sit on the bench and be satisfied.
Simple
That's
as
right.
Couldn't
Did
have said it any
she
better
pay you big
myself.
bucks for it? Did she pay you big bucks?
I don't even remember.
Grammy, did you pay big bucks?
Hopefully they can hear you guys. I'm pretty sure I checked. I also made tables too. I did. That was actually that was a moneymaker. I made a couple tables for
Yeah.
some money.
Didn't you say?
I
Didn't
sold
you say
one.
800?
I sold one for $800. I have a picture of that. I'm still very, very, very proud of that table. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, you should throw it up there.
She might have
That is quite the feat. I've learned I enjoy work with my hands.
Yeah.
Again, being a homeowner now, I've endeavored on minor projects, but just installing just random stuff and, getting outside, mowing the lawn.
Have you
Hands
done that
on.
already?
Dude, I just finished mowing the lawn before we got on here.
Was that the first time you...
I went out the other day for the first time, and it was like, we've been here. Wow, we've been here almost 3 weeks now, and it was like the first time we got a chance to mow it, so it was pretty long.
You have acres too. Do you have a riding mower?
So we have acres, but we also have a fenced-in backyard.
Oh, okay.
That is, I don't know, half an acre maybe.
Okay.
And I have a push mower for that, and then there's a big field out front that's maybe another acre, and I am not mowing that. Not until I get a riding mower.
I am not mowing that, he says.
Push mowing 5 acres.
Yeah, that does not sound like a good time.
No, but most of it's wooded, so.
Weekend plus.
What did Grammy say?
Yeah.
Paid 70. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was fairly certain she gave me something. Oh yeah, there is that table.
So you're in your new house right now, right?
I am. This is my new office.
Excellent.
So
Pretty soon.
How does it feel to be out of that complex you guys were in?
It feels
Feels
bittersweet, actually, because we actually loved that place, and we were not planning on moving out so soon. We were going to stay, I don't know, another year, maybe longer, until new people moved in upstairs and decided to cause a ruckus.
Right, exactly.
Decided to bring in a few elephants.
So now you got like, well, since you live on like acreage, it's like nice and peace and quiet, right?
Oh man, we go out on the back porch.
Oh, it's
It's
nice.
like so we have a it's almost a wraparound porch, all except this like one thing. We go out back. A section of it is all not fenced in, like a covered porch or screened in porch,
I like
so
it.
we don't have to deal with any of the bugs or anything out there. And
Nice.
man, oh, the other night, so we for the first time, actually in our front yard in the big field there, we saw a couple deer,
Nice.
probably 25, 30 feet from the house.
That's probably all the noise you get. Is a couple of
Yeah,
deer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then later that night, Becca sent me a Snapchat. She got a Snapchat of a pack of coyotes howling.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it must have been like right on the other side of our backyard fence.
Ow!
It was wild.
You guys you're in South Carolina, right?
North
Oh,
Carolina now.
North Carolina
North
now.
Carolina.
So closer to home.
So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure you guys can probably just take your guns out there
Yeah.
and shoot shoot the coyotes. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how North Carolina is, but
I don't know why
when
you would
I
do
went to
that.
visit, I don't know. Oh my gosh, because they're annoying and you just want to shut them up and just get them out.
Apparently they're afraid of humans, so
Yeah, well, they will be when you start shooting them.
they will be when I put a bullet between their eyes.
That's right, dude. Now they ain't gonna want to come around anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
But speaking of coyotes, Grammy, the baby is doing well. The baby is doing well. We're about to move him into his own room.
Rowan the coyote.
Nice.
Yes, Rowan the coyote. He's probably going in his own room this weekend. Big step.
Wow. Big step.
So
Oh,
we are excited. A little nervous.
Ah, you guys will be just fine. You're killing it already.
that's
How was it when you put Ellie in her own room?
Dude, she's honestly one of the most like resilient kids. Like everybody tells you like that these are like such hard transitions. Her going from our room to her own room was like a non-event. We just transitioned her out of her crib last weekend. She got her big girl bed and non-event. Like first night, she just laid right down in there and went to sleep, and it was no problem. So she's been pretty great.
No
So
problem.
he's 4 months now, right?
He'll be 4 months in 10 days. Yep.
Boom. Wow, Jared knows how old you are. I bet he doesn't even know how many months old I am. Or not you are, Rowan is. I bet he doesn't know how many
Yep.
months old I am.
Nope.
I'm going to do a screen share really quick and show pictures of my table. I found them.
29? I don't know.
So here we go. So this is the before picture.
Here we go.
When it was all lumber. And then this is the after picture before I stained it.
That's delightful.
Yep. And then
That looks like I was going to say, that looks like a great game table.
Yeah, that's what I honestly I need to make one. But then here's two other pictures of once it had stain on it. Now the stain was fresh in these, so that's what it looks dark. It did lighten up a little bit as the stain dried, but then here's one from like the top down. See how it's still like it looks wet.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was really nice. I made I think like 3 or 4 of those, and sold them. It was a lot of fun. Like there's me eating barbecue. Look at that, big old plate of barbecue.
Woo! Big old plate. Was that at
If you know where that is, I'll be very, very happy. And if you don't know where it is, we're gonna go there sometime.
Wait, is it the place at Valley Forge?
Nope.
Ah.
Is it in Dillsburg?
Nope.
It's not Mission, is it?
No. No.
Is it in Cumberland County or is it in York?
No.
It's in York.
No.
Is it in the state of PA?
No. Maybe.
In Virginia.
Not the one I was at.
I don't know, Nick. I just don't know.
Let me see if.
Or was it Lambert's?
Nope. But that Lambert's was great. That was in Missouri.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Becca and I went there fairly recently and
Roll.
roll.
You ever heard of Lambert's, Jared? It's a restaurant out in Missouri. That's the one I went to. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but you get these guys and they literally sit in like these stations throughout the restaurant, and they have rolls. And when you want to roll, you just throw your hand up in the air,
Oh,
and they throw it at you.
Or they
Yeah,
just chuck it at you.
yeah, just check it. You drop it, they throw you another one. There's just rolls just flying everywhere. Roll,
Roll.
roll.
Cool. And this is in Missouri.
Yep.
That was the
There's
closest
one other one.
Okay.
Might have been in Texas. But
All right, so there are none of the restaurant that from the meal that I just showed you in Pennsylvania, but there is in South Carolina. There's not even any in North Carolina. They are in Maryland. They are in Virginia.
Where in South Carolina?
oh, is it Max Speed Shop or whatever?
No, it is not. Oh, it's in Fort Mill.
Mm,
It's in Fort Mill.
Yeah.
Barbecue
Isn't
shop.
that where you were from?
What?
that's where you live. That's where you used to live.
Wait a second. A barbecue shop in Fort Mill.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's probably I know, probably in the town.
Let me see. Bro, that's wild. All right, hold on. Let me open actually Google Maps. So this restaurant, the old pastor from Crossroads, he took me there for the first time. So what you just saw was I forget what it's called actually, but they serve it. It's a platter that you can get for multiple people, and they serve it on a trash can lid. So it's like a platter for like 4 people, but it comes out on like a metal trash can lid. You pick like 2 or 3 different kinds of meats, and then they have like cornbread and corn on the cob and all that kind of stuff. But you pick what you want, and then they bring out like a ton of different sauces and stuff like that, and it is really, really good. Let me see.
Sounds delicious.
So this is like right off of 77.
That sounds very good.
Oh,
Might
dude,
be in
it's right
Kingsley.
there.
The Kingsley?
It's right there by Carowinds. Literally right next door. Oh, dude, it's right next door to Fergal McDougal.
Oh, what?
I didn't
we've
even
definitely
notice this
never
was down
been
there. It's called Famous Dave's.
Oh, okay. I've
Famous
seen the
Dave's
sign.
Barbecue. Dude, it's so good. Highly recommend.
All right.
Highly recommend.
It's banging.
Very, very
Famous
good.
Dave's.
If I need it, I'm gonna show the picture one more time, and you can take a peek. So it's on there, but you'll see there's a bowl of baked beans there. There's some coleslaw, French fries, corn on the cob. Over here looks like probably some barbecue chicken, some brisket, some ribs, some pork,
Little says it's not banging. Yes, it is.
cornbread, muffins. It's so good. I wouldn't
So
expect Chad
good.
Doolittle to know what good food is.
Yeah, Chad Doolittle, you're non-essential, bud.
Non-essential. He's not working during COVID, no?
Yeah.
Probably
He's
he
getting
doesn't.
laid off.
Exactly correct. Exactly correct.
He doesn't really work ever, though, does he?
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
He never really does work. He just sits on his butt all the time.
Like a stew was there. Yeah.
Yep, he just sat there and made other people work and kissed butt. Just kidding, Chad.
Screw that.
Love you, brother. Doesn't really work ever,
Yeah,
though,
we
does
love
he?
you, brother.
Only 'cause Stu was there. No, yeah, it was a good place. Highly recommend. Nick, maybe the next time I come down there, we'll have to
Yeah.
travel back down to the old Fort Mill and hit up
Do,
Famous Dave's.
Famous Dave's and Frugal McDougal.
Fergal McDougal again. We'll do that.
Sounds
Yeah.
just so banging.
Sounds delightful. Have you done any DIY projects at your townhouse?
No. No, again, because, like, I
Just
don't
kind of
really
a
have any
stop
room
on the
to
way.
do them. And my HOA is, like, really, like,
Yeah.
picky about what you do, even, like, out out in your front yard or what you put on your patio or all that. So just talking, Chad. That's all we do here. This is JSNB Talk, not JSNB Play.
JSNB play
Read,
games.
read the room.
The room has gotten dark. Have you, Jared? Have you done any DIY stuff at your place?
Yeah, Jared, have you done any DIY stuff at your place? Like maybe just put together a dresser that you bought like 5 years ago? Or is that still in your box?
I believe the dresser is out of the box now.
Oh, is it? I don't think it is. I'm willing to bet you $100 that it's not.
I think it is.
It's not. It's not.
Are we doing another bet here on JSNB?
And do it yourself projects. No, because I'm out of there in pretty short order. So to kind of like let it go, keep it nice, and then move on.
Are you buying another place?
He's
eventually.
What do you mean pretty short order? It's either pretty short order or eventually.
Like, well, no, pretty short order. I'll be out of this. I'll be out of this place, and then eventually buy another one. So I'm moving out of this one this summer.
Back in with Kent.
Yeah, back in with Kent.
Yes.
So I was like,
Oh, for real?
So he can complain about the house centipedes again.
Yeah. Dude, I get him in this house too.
Oh, gosh.
You probably brought him with you in your trash.
No, which is super annoying. No, it's just, I don't know why. They're just everywhere around here, and it's annoying. But anyway, yeah, because I was like, so why? why do I want to like live there, keep paying the mortgage, eventually buy another one? I was like, or so I don't commit mortgage fraud. I can just leave. Right, move out of this one.
How would that be mortgage fraud?
Because you have to, because since I purchased it.
Because
they're just like, well, hey, Jared, you got to pay us more if you just like purchase it and not live in it.
Owner occupant.
Yeah, so you have to live in it for, I don't know what it is, 6 months to a year or something like that. So the government can't say, hey, you committed fraud. Meanwhile,
they do what they do.
Yeah. So that's my plans. So I'll be moving back in with Kent later on this summer.
With that being said,
do-it-yourself projects, negative. Actually, mowing the grass, do it myself.
Excellent.
Mowing the grass. That's basically the do-it-yourself project. Yeah.
With that being said, Jared, why don't you tell the fans, the people, about your television?
My TV's nice.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the fans about the television that lived in a box for a while?
I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that one? You don't remember?
No,
You don't remember that one? I wanted you to tell it.
Did I tell you something?
Yeah.
So
go ahead, tell the story. It'll be great.
I bought a TV. This was a couple years ago, and I didn't take it out of the box until recently, like in the past couple of months.
He kept talking about this television. He was so excited.
Once I took it out of the box and I plugged it in, all of a sudden there was just all down the screen. And I was like, that doesn't look right. I was like, I don't think that's right. And then I looked, kind of ran my finger along the edges, and I was like, I think something popped. Maybe it was the way I loaded it in my car a couple years ago, or whatever. So I ran out of the box.
A couple years ago.
Turns out that it was shattered. And then I called Best Buy or whoever it was, and I was like, hey, this is no good. And they're like, oh yeah, the warranty expired. I think it was last month. So the warranty had just expired on it, and I was like, dang. So I learned my lesson. I went to Best Buy the next day, bought a brand new TV, took it out of the box right away, plugged it in. That works, no problem. So yeah, that was a lesson hard learned, I guess. And
I used to ask him.
I was like, I didn't think anything was wrong, right? I was like, I didn't like throw it in my car or anything like this, but I was like, if I remember correctly, I was like, I probably didn't load it the way it should have been loaded. I didn't like load it.
I used to ask him all the time.
But I don't think I loaded it the way it should have been loaded. and it broke. So then I had to go buy a new TV, and I'm pissed off. So yeah, but my new TV is good.
I used to ask him all the time, like, "Hey, did you get that TV out of the box yet? Did you get the?" And he used to complain because he'd play video games, and he would complain about like his refresh rate and his frames per
Oh
second.
my
And he's
gosh.
like, "Dude, my TV," and I'm like, "Bro, you have
Right, dude.
a brand new television in a
What?
box in your living room. Like, take it out, hook it up, it'll get better." "Oh, dude, I don't know. Oh, I will." And then he didn't. And then when he finally pulled it out of the box, it was broken.
It was broken, Nick. So yeah.
Man,
And
that's a
my
story.
new
And
one.
how many years was it?
How many years was it? I believe
Definitely
I bought
2.
that. Yeah, I believe
Definitely
I bought
2.
the TV that broke
Wow.
early 2022.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely 2 years.
2 years.
I'm
2
pretty
years.
comfortable saying 2 years.
But my new TV is what is it? Is it an LG? I think. Yeah, so it's a good TV. It's better. It's a better TV than my one.
I was gonna say it was better than the one because what was the other one? It was Insignia.
It was
Didn't you say that's what it
Insignia.
was? So he
Yeah.
got a better brand this
Well, it's funny
time.
because then when I went to Best Buy, I didn't know this, but apparently like TV prices have dropped a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
when I
yeah.
went there, they had a 65-inch Insignia for cheaper than my 55-inch that I bought a couple of years ago, and I was like, "Bro, what is this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "You get more bang for your buck," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I went over, and for the same price that I bought the 55-inch Insignia, I was able to get the LG, and I was like, "Ooh." And if I was to get the 65-inch, they would have had to deliver it, or I would have had to, because when you go like above 55 inches, they were like, you have to have them like face up. You can't, I guess, 55
Lay
inches
'em
below,
down.
you can lay them down or face up. I was like, okay, so I was like, I couldn't actually get it to my house, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't need it. I was like, a 55-inch LG will be perfectly fine. So that's what I ended up getting.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Such is life
it was
sometimes.
unfortunate, but you know what, Nick? You know, you gotta be like, man, this was a hard lesson learned, but take it as an opportunity.
Exactly.
Now, do you play games on it mainly? You watch shows? You watch movies? You watch
Yeah,
anything?
it's literally just yeah, it's a watch to watch or play video games.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, you should just get a big old monitor then.
That's true. That's true. But
You talk about refresh rate. There you go.
it would it be
Mm.
that would it be that much better? Probably would.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
But he
Yeah.
doesn't play video games
It's
at his
really- it's
house
really-
anymore
it's really-
because he doesn't have internet there. So he
Yeah, I
just
don't have
comes and
internet.
plays video games at my house.
Yeah, I just
You don't have internet there?
Well, the thing is I was like, I was gonna get internet, but I'm like, then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be here. This isn't like my permanent residence, so I was like, I don't really need to pay for internet, right? If I'm just gonna like.
This is the same guy that when he moved into
when
Kent
it's-
Boatman's
when
house,
when it
he
gets
was-
rented, I was like,
this is the same guy that when he moved into Kent Boatman's house, he was really, really angry for a while because Kent didn't have internet.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Dude, if you're moving back in with Kent, I better never, no one ever actually better hear you complain one lick about that place.
About house
That
centipedes
place.
and
yeah. I'll still probably.
Because you're willingly moving back in there.
That's
You
it.
know,
That's it. Yeah.
you just make it you make it your nice little own place.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it would be an opportunity missed if I didn't. You know. So.
well, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you know, put up some flowers, hang a picture. I don't
Dude,
know.
I'll put some flowers. Everything will still probably be in a box.
Put together a dresser.
Because I gotta stay focused.
Put together a dresser.
You should probably put the TV back in the box to move it there, though.
Ooh, yeah, maybe because it's on stands, so it won't fit in the. Wrap that bad.
Yeah.
Like a blanket
Wrap
or
that
move
bad
it
boy
over
right
there,
up.
You know, and be like, hey, Kent, we're gonna transport this carefully. Oh, I don't break this one, even though the one was in the box, protected with all the foam, and that one broke. So, such is life, Nick. You know, it's
Such
it's
is life.
You just got to move on.
Such is life.
Yeah. But,
We got a wall mount
there,
for our
Stewie.
TV.
Excellent.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to do down here with my monitors, actually. I have my 2, and I want to get an ultra wide and put it up on the wall.
Boom. Sounds like a
have-
great idea.
Yep, I think so too. Just tell my wife.
Yeah, just tell his wife.
Hey,
And
wife.
then-
Tell his wife, Nick.
About
and
time.
then I can play video games with my friend Chad Doolittle
That's right. You can play video games with your friend Chad.
because he plays Call of Duty still. Nerd.
Still, wow, you're okay. All right,
What's up, my nerds?
that's his preference.
What's up?
Okay, all right, Chad.
What's the
Sorry, I just had to do my last war attack.
live, dude?
Snuck in the old 2-star. Maybe a
I knew
3.
you were doing something.
Yep. This
Oh
might be a
my
3-star.
gosh, dude!
Anywho, yeah.
Clash of Clans. What a
Clash
great
of Clans.
game.
We have a history there, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Not to mention, but our current clan is based out of Utah. Did you see
That's
that?
right. Yep. You are so tall. You so
Dude,
tall.
if we ever go to Utah, we should hit them up and hang out. They're they said they go to Moab.
They go to what?
You ever been to Moab?
Oh, the mother of all bombs.
Yes.
Yes. I've been there. Yeah.
Now it's big. It's actually probably in the whole country. It's the most popular off-roading spot for Jeepists.
Ooh.
Okay.
For the Jeepers.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Excellent.
But yeah, we should hit them up.
That would be a great time. Speaking of
Have
traveling. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh no, go ahead.
Speaking of traveling, Nick and I potentially going to California in this year.
California, yay!
Is that still potentially a potential happening?
Potentially. Did you schedule it yet?
No. So I haven't. I have a set of dates in mind
Ah,
because we could hit the Giants at Oakland, so we could go to the Oakland A's, and then it's either the next night or 2 nights later we go across the bay, and the Giants have a home game against the Atlanta Braves.
okay.
So we could see both California stadiums in one fell swoop.
Man,
So
how awesome that would be.
exactly. What is
Was that in September?
August or September? I can't remember. It was later in the year though. So speaking of traveling, what is both of your favorite place that you've ever traveled? Domestic
probably.
or international?
Oh, well, Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is gorgeous.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about Switzerland?
Beautiful thing is it's such a small country. I think it's the size of West Virginia.
Is it really?
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
So, and then it's bordering all these other countries, so you get, you can just, there's so many options. And then,
Just
like,
travel a lot, hit a bunch of different places.
Yeah.
Did you get some Swiss cheese while you were there?
oh my word. So, the cheese is just on another level, dude.
I'd die for. Yeah, I bet you it is.
Oh my gosh. And it's not, so,
Did you get a
apparently America had at some point designated Swiss cheese as the cheese with the holes in it, which is like one of the worst cheeses, right?
Wow.
It's not good
Not-
cheese.
Yeah. But actual Swiss cheese made there is just, oh man. You could just eat it and eat it and eat it, dude.
Oh,
There were so many
hungry.
we were there for I think it was a month. And
T8
there were so many
burger.
meals. Yeah. There were so many meals where we just ate like cheese and meat and
Yeah,
bread
yeah.
and
That just
maybe a
sounds
few
amazing.
veggies. But that was it.
Cheese. That was it. That's all you needed.
Dude, that was it. And, oh yeah, and a glass of wine. Glass of
Oh,
wine.
Didn't you also eat horse?
incredible.
Dude, we ate so much horse. Oh, dude. Mainly horse jerky.
Horse jerky.
Delicious.
Ooh. Did it
Delicious.
kind of taste like Taco Bell? No?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. All right.
No horses at Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Still, it's not real meat.
Yeah. Taco Bell is cat.
I was thinking either horse or dog, but I'll take cat.
It's definitely cat.
What about you,
Um,
Jared? What's your favorite
yeah.
place to travel?
That would be
Virginia.
north Idaho or Montana.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, man, I hear Montana's beautiful.
Kind of the same thing, but yeah, it's I absolutely love it up there.
Big sky country.
Oh, dude,
Big sky.
the biggest of sky country and Glacier National Park.
Excuse me.
That is for sure like my favorite. But that's all like northern,
Yeah.
like right up by the Canadian border, Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. But Montana, Glacier National Park, yeah. Uh,
Goodness.
a lot of those expressions when you're there. Big sky
Yeah.
country, but wow, yeah, absolutely beautiful, absolutely
Dude,
gorgeous up there.
when we took our trip around the country, we or twice actually, we took a trip around the country, just hitting national parks, and both times we missed Glacier National Park. I was pissed. I was pissed.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
at this.
man, yeah, I was there. Be 15 to 20 years ago, but I do remember it.
Wow, you still remember it?
Oh yeah, those are some views that you'll probably never forget.
Yeah, I don't think you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
Well, did you?
Actually, another good one is, I mean, for sure, like super northern Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and then Glacier National Park for sure. That's my favorite so far. But California, when you go to Yosemite or when you go see the giant,
Oh, yeah.
like the giant sequoia redwoods, now those are
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that is
that's very
unreal.
Cool, yeah.
So
that's very cool too.
my follow-up question to this was, what would be one of the places you would want to go? But I'm gonna maybe change it. So, well,
Okay.
no, okay, no, we can keep it. Like, what is the one place you would want to go? But I would say, so my biggest regret in the one place that I traveled to was when I went to Fresno, California for a work training trip, and I was that close to Yosemite, and I didn't go. I
Ah,
didn't go.
Mm.
Yeah,
dang man.
yeah. What a bummer.
It's pretty incredible. I know. I think both of my sisters or one of my sisters. I don't know. I'm going to say both because I'm sure Jennifer's done it. But I remember Jessica, and they hiked Half Dome or whatever. I never did. Don't know why, but I know one of them or both of them, whatever they did. But yeah, they hiked Half Dome, and that was really cool. But I do remember seeing the giant sequoia.
So you've been there.
I have been there.
Yeah,
I've been there.
that's cool.
A long time ago. Yeah, but yeah, those trees are
Dude,
those trees are something else, dude. Let me tell you, you can
Dude,
drive through them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in like a land of giants or something.
Dude, it really does. It throws you off a little bit. I wish I had been there like recently because again, this was 20 years ago. But yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it is. Yeah. So, what was your other question? Where would you want to go? I'll tell you which place I would like to go.
Hold on. Do I know this?
No.
Oh.
No, nobody does. I don't know what it's called. I just know it's there, and man, I would love to go. I would
Maryland.
love to go to that. Absolutely. Wow. I'd love to go back there. Man, we're going there this summer, right? No, probably not. But
Okay. Now
the
we're not.
place that I really would like to go is in Hawaii, I think. I don't know what it's called. It's some like observatory, but it's like way up high.
Oh yeah.
You know what it's called? You know what I'm talking about?
I can't. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of
Yeah,
it.
it's some observatory, and I'm pretty sure it's in Hawaii, and you can literally see like the stars and whatnot. Um, like incredible. Just the talk about like big sky country. I've heard it's just incredible because you can literally see like the stars and everything, and it's crazy. Uh,
I can't even imagine.
just how clear, yeah, just how clear like the night sky is, and how clear. I'm pretty sure just with the naked eye, but then it's an observatory, so I think you can actually look like in um, telescopes or whatever. But I'm pretty sure just with the naked eye, it's mind blowing. So I would love to go there. Love to go there one day because that would just.
What about you, Nick? Somewhere you've not been where you would love to go?
Right, Scotland.
Huh?
See the
Scotland.
Scots.
Yeah, dude. When and even when I was over in Switzerland, there's just it's it's like a different perspective because there's so much more history over there. Like like on one of the whatever you're looking at different the history of things, and the one date on something was like 1236.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that anywhere over here,
That
because
that
500
that
we're
years.
so
that building
young
is older than our country.
Yeah,
by a mile.
500 years.
Right.
Yeah, 500
Twice as
years.
But
long.
yeah, so and then Scotland, it's just like you know, uh, and then Ireland's right there. That's kind of my people, you know.
Yeah.
So, and
Nice
then like
people.
just to see the history of Scotland, and then obviously Scotch, go on like a Scotch tasting tour.
Oh yeah, that would be right up your
Oh,
alley.
yeah, okay, all right.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, Becca's uncle did that a few months ago. Just went on this like big tour of Scotland, and it was actually a Scotch tasting tour.
Huh.
So it was and then you see the countryside, and man,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What about you, man? Where you been? Where you want to go?
I would say my favorite place I've been was probably Greece. Um, Beautiful country, food was great. A lot of history there, like biblical history, and sites that we were able to see, and um, just really, really cool. I would go back there, but I would want to go to a different part of Greece, um, and just see some other. Like, we didn't go to any like beaches. There's like beautiful beaches over there.
Hmm.
So if I would love to go back to Greece and like hit some of the beaches, see some of the islands over there.
Were you
But
in Thessaloniki?
we were in Thessaloniki, yes. Yep.
So you didn't get the chance to like go like jump in the ocean
No,
or whatever over there. Oh
no, we did
man,
not. Nope. But like I said, the food was delicious. The food was so good, and there's like we walked so much when we were there that like you could eat it. You could just like soak in all the calories, and then you just walked it all off. So you didn't feel like you were like overeating or anything like that. It was just it was so good. I could literally just ate there all day, every day, just eat more and more food.
yeah. So wait, Nick. So you love the food in Switzerland, right? And then you love the food in Greece,
Well, and
right?
and the thing is, and I don't know this for sure. I'm not a scientist by any means, but obviously over here, a lot of our food has all these like fake, phony preservatives and stuff like that in there, and I feel like
Man,
when you
Stewie, you read my mind.
when you go over there, a lot of it is just like natural, like grass-fed, grass-fed meat. Like they had gyros over there, and like they'd have a lamb like literally spinning on this giant rotisserie that kept it nice and hot. And when you ordered your food, they'd walk up, they'd hold it up, and they would just shave it off right onto your platter. Like, dude, it was, oh my gosh,
I
my
bet the
mouth
lamb
is.
was in pain. I tell you what.
Yeah, yeah, you could definitely. He was buying.
No, but yeah, that's
Literally
that's
just
the
about to
idea.
ask you as to
Like
why.
Yeah.
You know why?
Becca and I, when we were over in Switzerland, that's all we ate was
Because
meat
it's
or
real food.
bread and cheese.
Yeah.
And
So
literally.
by American standards, we should be like 300 pounds after
Yeah.
that.
But how many? Okay.
But
Couldn't
we
have
actually
said it any
lost
better
weight.
myself. Am I right,
like,
Jared?
like Nick, when you were in Switzerland, and then Stewie, when you were in Greece, like, how many large, overweight, obese people did you see? Probably not a lot, did you? Nope.
Not very
No,
many's.
Not very
can't
many.
remember one.
Not very
I feel
many's.
like I
An-
remember one, dude. That I was literally just about to ask you. I was like, "Do you guys know why?" And then Stewie like read my mind. He's like, "Yeah, because the food
Well,
over there is actually real." And it's
and it.
funny. So yeah,
Go,
but
no, go
like,
ahead.
like if you get like a piece of chicken, right, at Chick-fil-A or wherever, and you, let's say it sits out for a week, it doesn't really go bad. I don't know if you ever noticed this. It doesn't really go
Yeah.
bad. No like mold or anything will grow on it. But like if you're over there and stuff like sits out for a day or two, like it starts like fungus and stuff grows on it like crazy.
Yep.
Because there's no, it's not pumped full of a bunch of
Junk.
fake antibiotics and whatever. It's all real. So yeah, I was just curious as what you guys thought. But yeah.
So another interesting thing, and Nick, I don't know if it's the same for where you were at in Switzerland, but in Greece, everything was slower. Like everything was slower. Um, you sat like so we did a lot of like meeting with university students over there. There were two universities in the town of Thessaloniki or the city of Thessaloniki that it was a total of like 150,000 students because education over there college is free. Um,
Mm.
so we would just go and like we'd meet these students, and then the missionary that we were working with was our former youth pastor, Pastor Tony. They had a coffee shop, and so like we would take them back to the coffee shop. Bro, you sat down to like have a meal with these people or have a drink with these people. Like here in America, we'll sit here and we'll just like if we have a coffee, like we'll just we'll take a sip, we'll put it down, and then like 30 seconds later we're picking it back up, and you finish that coffee in like 10 minutes, right? Over there,
You do.
over there,
I don't.
well, okay, but even sitting down to a meal, right? Like you're gonna sit down to
Yeah.
dinner and you're gonna eat your meal in
I know what
in
you're
30 minutes.
Over there, they savor like
They
every
yeah,
bite,
they
right?
everything is so slow. Like, and it was cool. Like we actually had like good meaningful conversation, like over coffee or over lunch or over dinner. Um, because the reality is, and I don't know why we do this, like the food it's still there. Like you don't have to shovel it down your throat. It's gonna sit in front of you. Nobody's gonna steal it from you, right? It's gonna be there. So, yeah, that was definitely interesting adjusting to that because they told us like going in, they're like, hey, you're gonna notice that, like for me, right? I drink a lot of soda, so like when we're out there, like we're sitting there, some people would have coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I'd drink a soda. Well, I'd go through like 3 Cokes before they like finished 1 cup of coffee or whatever they're drinking, and I'm like, what in the world, right? And they're looking at
What are you
me
doing,
like,
man?
bro, like, you all right?
Slow
Slow
down.
down, like. Like it's so weird. Like we go out to a restaurant here, right? And I need a refill in the first like 10 minutes, right before my food even gets there. All I had at Texas Roadhouse was my bread, and I need another Coke. You go over there, they ain't touching that drink. And if they
I
do, it's
would
just a small little sip, and that's
I
it.
would really love to go to like Europe or some places like over there.
You never been over there?
No,
Oh man.
I've been out of the country. Actually, I've been to Canada, but that doesn't count. Um, but yeah, I would love to go over there because I don't know if it's like all of Europe or places over there. I don't know exactly, but I know Europe or somewhere over there they ban what did they ban? They banned like
I don't know what they ban.
they banned like artificial sweeteners or like fake syrups or something like that. I don't know, but they literally banned what is completely legal over here. But
Yeah.
it's what makes food and everything horrible over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And
The
they banned that over there. So I'm just very well, yeah. What you guys are saying like checks up completely. Where it's like they're not there. It's all the foods are real. it goes bad in a day or two, and it just nobody shovels food. It's just like they're eating meat and cheese, right? But it's all real. It's not pumped full of
preservatives and hormones and
Yeah, there's so many things like ingredients and just different items that are allowed over here that are not allowed over there.
yeah.
Oh, it's wild. Oh, a big thing is, and actually, Aaron, you probably tasted it. The difference is the Coke over there. Yeah, it's made with real sugar.
Yeah.
Not syrup.
Not syrup. Yeah. Bro. So
dude,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm really
cane sugar.
I want to go over there just to like
yeah.
That. Yeah.
So I've been to Ireland, I've been to London, I've been to Paris, and I've been to Greece. Every single one of those places, their food was significantly better than here at home. Like so much better. So much better.
Wow.
And like you said too, like the Coke. So my first international trip, Nick, you and I were on together actually, Guadalajara. And even the Coke down there was better because it came out of a glass bottle. And I don't know what type of sweetener they used in that, if it was artificial or if it was sugar or what, but like you notice a difference. Like up here, like the syrup or the soda that we get out of the McDonald's fountain soda, right, is like it's just so bad. But like over there, man, all natural, so good. So good. Yeah, we need to travel, guys. We should go on a JSNBTalk trip to Europe.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Travel vlog.
Yep.
Something, but yeah,
well,
that'll be awesome.
I have this map over here. We'll just throw a dart at it, and we'll just go wherever it lands.
Boom, Antarctica.
Well,
here we come.
I was literally about to say the same thing. I was literally about to say Antarctica. Nick's like, Antarctica.
Yeah.
What happens if we land in the middle of the ocean? Do we have to go there?
What happens if we run into the ice wall?
Yeah, dude, we go on a...
We should ask Kyle Daniel about the ice wall.
Kyle Daniel, you here? Actually, Chad's here. Chad, you believe that, right, buddy?
I don't know if he's still here.
Maybe get a houseboat.
Yeah,
go out to the middle of the ocean.
Bro.
Do some deep sea fishing.
Oh, I would do that.
You guys ever done that?
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
We didn't do deep sea fishing, but Alexa and I, on our honeymoon, we did like a chartered fishing trip. We were pretty far out in the ocean, but not like we could still see the coast. But we did some fishing for mackerel. That was fun. We caught like 60 fish that day. It was amazing.
60?
Yeah, we caught like 60 fish. Yeah, but on my bucket list, I would love to catch a tuna. I was
gonna say that.
I would love to fight
a big old 800-pound tuna.
Yeah, fight it for like an hour and a half.
Oh, dude, I don't know. It's longer than that, isn't it?
It might be. I don't know.
I don't know. But if you're just catching one of those bad boys,
just sit there for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Dude, if my shoulder's bad now.
Yeah, you would need a solid week or two to recover.
Yeah.
Dude, look up. You should look up a big old fat tuna and throw it on the screen. See how big those things are.
Dude, they're huge.
They are mammoth.
Large tuna.
They're all like super. I mean, yeah. Those fish are crazy.
Here, this one is full size. That boy.
Yeah, what do those things eat?
You've seen the other guys, right?
So that's where I got the 800-pound tuna from.
That's where you got it. Yeah, dude.
So this one, I'm not sure what state, but it says gigantic 700-pound bluefin tuna caught for potential state new record.
Woo!
Wow. So this is. I'm gonna share the screen here. This is
a small one. A small one's what 350 pounds. Like,
well,
that's a small.
This fish right here. That guy doesn't look like a small guy. He looks like he's probably 6 feet tall, and this fish is probably 2 of him.
Right. So if you get a small tuna, what's a small tuna? 250, 300 pounds, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
super, but they're all muscles.
Whoa!
Like a crazy.
Put the pills on.
Fight.
Oh, that's insane.
be fun.
Yeah, I mean, so the biggest
DVDs,
fish, the biggest fish I ever fought was like a 17-pound catfish in the Susquehanna River. Like I can imagine it's going to be a little different.
Yeah, a little bit.
800-pound tuna.
The fishing rod. Hey guys, this is what you're gonna be using.
Yep.
Like, huge.
And what do those things eat to get
Yep.
that big?
What did
Probably
tuna eat?
their offspring.
Yeah, they're probably cannibalistic.
Cannibals.
Yeah.
I don't. What?
If I could pick a place to go to like tomorrow. So I'm a big World War II guy, so when Jared mentioned Hawaii, I thought he was going to go the route that I would really like to go to Hawaii and see Pearl Harbor and do all
Pearl
dude,
Harbor.
I could spend days just at Pearl Harbor, seeing everything, reading everything, like that would be so cool. But then also I would love to go to Germany and see stuff over there, like some of the camps that are still up.
I think one of my siblings have been to Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Remember
I
when-
Yeah, my
will.
parents went there.
I will get there before I die.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah,
Dude, I think it would. I actually think it would be cooler even to see the. I didn't even think about that. The concentration camps over in Germany.
Yeah.
That
Yep,
would
'cause-
that would probably give you chills when you
Oh
see
yeah.
that.
Well, and then I mean,
Okay, so real quick. Sorry. So
No, you're
real
good.
quick. So tuna eat
Krill.
a variety of fish, crustaceans, and squid.
Oh, okay.
and apparently a lot of steroids because
Yeah.
they juice up like Brady Anderson, Mark
Yeah.
McGuire.
They balloon like crazy, and it's not fat. It's literally pure.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, dude.
You got a little
Speaking
fat
of-
tissue, but it's about 1%.
Oh wait, you were saying something, Stu, right?
Yeah, I don't remember now.
Well, I was gonna
Concentration
speak. Speaking of tuna, did you guys see the roast of Tom Brady?
Yeah,
camp. Dude, I saw that.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but
Wait, why do you
I've
say
seen
speaking
pieces of it.
tuna? Rose the Tom Brady went from. Speaking
Yeah,
of
I
tuna,
didn't see anything
went to
about
the roast
tuna,
of
so
Tom Brady on- Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, dude, it's
Saw
funny.
That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
my favorite part of that was when he said, he was like, yeah, he's like, if the NFL would have paid me $20 million, I would have told him I knew about it. When they were talking about Deflategate, and I was like, bro. I was like, I guess you can say that now. You couldn't have said it in the moment, but I guess you can say it now. He's like, yeah, if they would have paid me $20 million, I would have told them I knew about it. Like he's like, but
Oh my gosh!
they never offered me anything. I was like, oh my gosh.
And then all
Oh,
the
you
Aaron Hernandez jokes.
Oh yeah. Me even know crypto not real money. Dude, Nikki Glazer is like super vulgar, but she does
Yeah.
have some some funny
Zingers.
moments, yeah.
Got some funny moments there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been in several of those like celebrity roasts, and man, she's funny. She can be very funny. But,
Tom Brady definitely looked a little uncomfortable at times.
yeah, well, also, I want to read more about Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick and how that went.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
definitely.
It's funny that you said that because I didn't actually watch the whole thing like on Netflix, but I watched like a bunch of it, like basically I guess all the
Clips.
The highlights.
the main, yeah. But I did. It's funny that you said that because I think right after the whole incident of like the Robert Kraft thing and stuff, I was like, because the only, I mean, obviously I don't like follow sports except like one, and so I was like, the only
Cricket.
person I knew of was like Bill Belichick or whatever, and I was like, who's Robert Kraft? So then I looked up Robert Kraft and I was like, oh okay. I was like, maybe him and Brady got like something. I don't know.
Dude, no.
I literally looked it up after and I was like, I think it's Robert Kraft.
So Belichick just left New England, and apparently Robert Kraft like smeared him to potential. Did you hear about this, Nick?
No, I didn't. I knew there was a
Dude.
beef, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, he like apparently smeared his name and said that he was like, he just does his own thing. He's disrespectful. He doesn't listen to ownership, and so everybody thought that Belichick was for sure going to be a lock for either the Atlanta Falcons or the Seattle Seahawks, somewhere with a vacancy, but nobody hired him. And then it came out that like they contacted Robert Kraft, and he literally just smeared this man's name like hard. And so this was the first time they had seen each other since those reports came out. And like apparently they didn't talk to one another at all. And it's like Belichick worked for that man for I don't even know how many years. I mean, yeah, for a long time. And yeah, just very tense apparently. Very tense.
I can imagine that would be tense.
Yeah. It's like camping. Intense.
Yeah.
Classic.
So,
Oh, that's so funny.
with the old zingers, just call me Nikki Glazer.
Happy. Just intense. That's right. Man, I was really, I was like, dude, I'm going to be on the pod this week. It's going to be awesome, dude. I'm going to be able to watch Stewie eat a freaking Twinkie wrapped in American cheese.
Oh, saving that for next week for Baldo. He deserves it.
Week.
This next week I will not be here, so
You'll have to
I was
watch.
Really looking forward to that tonight, dude. But that's unfortunate because you were like, "Oh, dude, Scotty's a girl dad," and I was like, "Scotty had a
Nope, we gotta wait for.
baby boy. Got a baby boy."
Yep, we gotta wait for Baldo. So there was a bet, and I will.
So I'll be
I'll be. I'll be.
like,
I'll be.
so I'll be at work. I'll be at work not watching you eat.
That's right.
Who's Nick? So next week I'll be at work not watching him eat Twinkie.
He will not be watching because he'll be at work. We'd like to let the record show.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
Right.
The
So.
record show.
But Baldo, if you're watching, I don't know if you are, but if you are and you want to run it back, I'll take Scotty this weekend. You take whoever you want. Take Xander Schauffele in first place.
Okay.
Dude, did you see that eagle?
Right? Honestly, hey,
Oh, Nikki B,
Baldo.
did we see that
Baldo.
eagle?
Take Xander. Xander right now has a 5-stroke lead, right?
That
Stewie?
dude, that's-
over Scheffler. So Baldo, if you're here, take Xander. By all means, take it.
Yeah.
He's got a 5-stroke
Yeah,
lead.
dude.
By all means, take Schauffele, bro. Dude, take Schauffele. Freaking Joe, Scotty. Oh, dude.
My
If you were
guy-
to ask me if I love Scotty Scheffler, I would say yes.
My guy literally was off work for 2 weeks.
Oh, dude.
And then on Scotty, he was off work for like 2 weeks, right? Didn't play golf a week, 3 weeks, something like that. I don't know, right? And then he just comes out on hole 1, 150 out, 9-iron, plops it in the hole. Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
No problem.
Yeah,
I was
no
literally
problem,
sitting-
dude.
I was literally sitting there watching it. Right, he hits his iron shot. I was like, oh, okay, cool, it's tracking. I was like, goes in, and the guy talking. He's like, and I was like, dude, I freaked out too. I was like, bro, I literally feel so bad for everyone else. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. Literally comes back, starts off with an eagle on a par 4. Oh, I was like, I'm sorry, you guys, but I really do feel bad for you. And Stewie, again, right today, Nick, he didn't play great, and he shot 4 under.
Exactly.
Bro,
He
Scotty's
didn't
so
play
good.
great and he shot 4 under, dude.
He literally didn't play great, and he shot 4 under. Like,
So
Imagine doing that, Stu. Imagine doing that. You just don't play great.
didn't. Oh, dude, didn't play.
You
4
shoot
under.
a 4 under.
You know,
Dude, then they probably
like-
wouldn't think you're sandbagging over there at the league.
that's
do
true.
you know, do you know his?
Yep.
Do you know his stat for like making a birdie after a bogey? Like if he makes a bogey, like what his stat is for making like a birdie after it?
No.
44%. So basically, half the time when he makes a bogey, half of the time he'll make a birdie on the next hole. And today he did that. He did that. He made a bogey and he made the birdie on a birdie on the next hole. Oh, dude, it's so great. Gosh, I love Scotty Scheffler, dude.
We're gonna be watching all weekend. Well, Jared's not because he's gonna be at work.
I'll be at work, so I will absolutely not be watching the PGA Championship this weekend because I'll be at work. So
And
He
I
is a
will
good
be,
worker.
but not on Sunday. I won't be watching on Sunday. I'll be recording it and watching it later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? When I get off work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Well, you're not gonna watch it while you're at work, remember?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's correct.
That's correct. You just said that.
That's
No,
correct. Yeah,
no, so-
Kind of backed yourself into a hole there.
Mary Schlesser's theory, yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
will
for
absolutely
sure.
not be watching the PGA Championship.
Well, we have one viewer. We have one viewer, and I'm pretty sure it's
Really?
me right here. So,
We have one tonight. We're running a little low tonight, boys.
oh man.
That's great.
Um,
Man.
so no, so my brother messaged me today. One of the guys he works with on the Anthony Macri sprint car team, the crew chief there, he
Yeah.
had tickets to a Phillies game this Sunday in the Hall of Fame Club.
Oh. Is that where you're going?
Oh,
Oh, that's where you're going?
And so Kyle texted me and he was
Oh.
like, hey, he's like, are you interested in these at all? So I looked them up and they're like $200 per seat. And this guy sold me both of them for $160, so $80 a seat.
You're picking Alexa.
So me and Lexa pair, dude, I'm gonna put on my powder blue Bryson Stott jersey. She's gonna wear maybe some Cole Hamels, maybe some Cliff Lee, who knows? And we're gonna go and watch the Phillies play the Nationals on Sunday in the
What are you
Hall
doing,
of Fame Club.
oh,
The
man?
Hall
that's
of Fame Club.
awesome,
Where is
dude.
the Hall of Fame Club?
It's in the second
I've been there one time.
yeah.
and
So it was above us.
So right above us.
Second level, air conditioned area behind us. It's covered in case it rains. It's not supposed to rain. Cushioned seats.
I went, Nick.
Yeah, cushioned seats.
Wow.
It says so it's like an exclusive area. So like, I'm sure the bathrooms are really nice. There's places to sit.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of stuff
Catered?
inside.
Catered?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Maybe
it's gotta be.
I saw
Gotta be.
like multiple. I saw things that led me to believe it was, and then saw things that led me to believe that it wasn't. So I don't know. We're just gonna find out. You know, we're gonna see.
Find out, dude. You'll miss the PGA Championship on Sunday.
You're gonna miss it on Saturday and Sunday because you're working.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, so we're gonna go out there.
We win, dude.
We're gonna go out there. It's gonna be a great time. First time ever in the Hall of Fame Club. I was telling Alexa, I was like, if this guy was just like selling tickets to the Phillies Nationals game, right? Just anywhere,
Maybe not.
probably not. But Hall of Fame Club for $80,
Yeah.
I'll never find that again. And
Never find that again.
I've been to dozens of baseball games in my life, and I've never sat in the Hall of Fame Club. So I'm gonna go. Gonna check it out. See.
You have to.
See if it's worth it. Why not?
See if it's
So-
better than the
Thank you.
floor seats.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I know
you,
you're not
Joe.
here,
Hall of Fame Club.
but yeah,
Are they playing-
Joe,
are they playing
thanks.
playing the Washington Nationals
Oh.
Thanks, Joe.
in a 3-game weekend series. So tonight was who pitched tonight? Tonight was Taiwan Walker. So I'm either seeing I could see Ranger. Let me look.
Jose Altuve.
Oh, you like Ranger? You're a fan of Ranger
Oh,
Suarez?
I'm a fan of Ranger Danger.
Ranger Suarez is so
Oh,
good. He's like the
Ranger
Scotty
Danger.
Scheffler of Major League pitching. No, he's not.
He is so good, dude. He's so good.
Dude, what if I became an Astros fan? I'm trying to decide.
I would probably disown you as a friend.
I would be okay with that, Nick, because honestly, I'd be okay with that.
I would not be okay with it because I expect better. I hold my friends to a certain standard.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Good for you, Nick.
Yeah, you do. Good for me.
That's whoever you
Good for
are."
me.
Because I'm a
Yeah.
supportive friend.
I just personally enjoy the fact that
You guys are whack. Whatever, Baldo.
oh, Baldo, I'm glad you're here because I'm personally loving the fact that the Phillies and the Mets are currently in the middle of a 4-game series. The Phillies have taken 3 out of 3 thus far. We are losing right now 4-3, but taking 3 out of 4, that's all you got to do in baseball. You just got to win the series. You just got to win the
Baldo,
series.
The more
Yep.
whack we are, the higher our subscribers will become, and the better content we will create. So I'm
That
good
is
with that.
that is absolutely correct.
Call us whack
That's right.
if you want, Baldo.
Baldo.
That's right. Baldo.
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 Dude,
I will call
Baldo.
you're
my
really
dad
the
Baldo.
chef on Sunday.
No, because you're not going to watch it because you're at work.
That is true. I'm looking out for you.
I'm just going to watch it later. Dude, I got to go watch the Phillies. They need me.
Man, dude,
Yeah,
They-
every time Aaron watches the Phillies, they win.
There's no way, dude.
They literally have not won a game that I've been to in a long time, though. So they better freaking beat
What?
the Nationals. So they won when you
You're
and I were
cursed.
there, and that was like the only time in probably the last.
They won when I was there.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
When we were there, I thought we lost that one.
No, we won that one. Remember? They won by like 1, something like that. Remember? Because the dude in front of us, who are they playing? The Mets.
Oh yeah, it was the Mets that night. Yeah,
They
yeah,
won.
because he
They
was
won.
wearing his Mets jersey. What a
The
jerk.
guy was like, oh yeah, we got there, whatever, and he was like, I was like, okay, you're whatever, and then we won. Yeah.
Yeah,
What an
yeah.
idiot.
So we won that one, and then we won opening day when Nikki B and I were there. But I guess I'm more so thinking of every time we play the Braves, and me and my brother and my nephew go. The Braves always win that one somehow, and all the other opening days I've been to, they've like lost all those too.
It
So
doesn't matter because the Braves never like go all the way. So
I know, dude. They just lose in the playoffs.
yeah,
To the
congratulations, you guys
Phils.
won a game, but you lost in the playoffs. Like it doesn't matter.
Just like your girlfriend in middle school, you never
I mean,
go all the way. So.
just like Kobe Bryant, dude. You know,
Just like LeBron in LA, except for the bubble season.
Good job.
Oh,
Let's
which
go, Kobe.
doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Put the asterisk beside it because it doesn't count. Just like the 2017 World Series. Am I right, Baldo? Bunch of cheaters.
I will say this: LeBron has unbelievable acting skills. Credit where credit's due.
Yep.
Yep.
He does
Yep.
have unbelievable acting skills.
That's
I'll
why
give
we,
him credit.
That's why we
Yeah,
call
on
him.
best.
Which was a shame because when he actually had to act in his
Oh yeah.
Space Jammy
copycat
Jammy.
movie, he couldn't. But whenever he doesn't have to act, but he has to perform, he acts
Such a
unbelievably well.
weird conundrum.
And that's why we call him LaFlop.
Lip flop.
Trash.
Yep.
But prove me wrong.
LaFloppy Flop.
Dude, I can't believe I bet the Lakers are drafting Bronny. Can you imagine? A guy
I
like
don't.
the 17th pick, 17th overall, like first round of the draft, and this kid averaged I think
It was
4
like,
points
yeah,
in college.
at USC. Yeah. So honestly, I think he's going to go higher than that. I think he's going to go higher than that purely because of his name, and they're gonna like a bad team is going to take a shot on him,
Yeah.
hoping that if they get him, LeBron's going to come too.
Did you say 3 or 4 or 30 or 40?
3 or 4
No, 3 or 4
4 points
in a game,
so
per
he
game.
shot 2 baskets. Or
Yeah.
he
or
made
less than 1 basket and a free throw. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes me incredibly happy that you just told me that. That makes me very happy. You're a piece of trash and you think you're entitled to everything, you will earn nothing. Makes me incredibly happy, Nick.
Yep.
Very good.
Baldo nailed it.
Excellent.
He said, "Wouldn't surprise me, Bronny riding his dad's coattails." That's exactly right.
Yep,
It's funny, dude, because LeBron even said last year,
Ride MJ's coattails, so like
"Hey, heard it here first." LeBron even said last year, he's like, "My son could come to the Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
He could be a starter." I'm like, my guy can't even score 5 points per game in college. You think he's gonna come up here and make that much of an like? He's like, my son could make an impact on an NBA team right now. He's not even making an impact on the team that he's playing for.
He does have a 40-inch vertical, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, what a joke.
What a joke.
What a joke, gentlemen.
A doozy.
What a
what
joke.
an embarrassment to the human species.
Yep, I knew that was coming. What's the new thing that Jared says? Oh, Nikki B. So I've told you before how Jared goes in like cycles of saying things.
Yeah.
So let's call a spade a spade. You're an embarrassment to humanity, right? He goes through these cycles. So the new one is, if you were to ask me ... fill in the blank. Like if you were to ask me if I love Scotty Scheffler, I would say yes. If you were to ask me ... I would say yes. That's the new thing. If you were to ask me
I thought there was going to be more.
Nope. If you were to ask me if I had barbecue chicken for dinner, I would say yes.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
that's all it is, dude.
Like, I don't even care, dude. Right? It's just the way it is. Like,
Nope.
you know.
If you were to ask me if I'm a part of a podcast, I would say yes. That's the new one. Bet your freaking
Dude,
chicken.
if you were to ask me if I mowed the lawn today, I would
I
say
would
yes.
say yes. If
But-
you were to ask me if I think that Scotty Scheffler is going to win this weekend, I would say yes. Yeah, dude. Like,
But you can't say no. You can't say I would say no.
no, you cannot.
It's only
always-
I would say yes.
It's followed by I would say yes.
Yep.
If you were to ask me if I like Nikki V's shirt, I would say yes.
Oh,
There you
gosh. If you were to ask me if I like LeBron James, Moving on.
Moving right along. Brian,
Moving right along.
guess what athlete is on the back of my Texas Rangers t-shirt, Brian?
It is.
If you were to ask me if it's,
DeGrom.
I would say no.
I don't know anybody on
Oh.
the Texas Rangers team, so I would have no idea.
Recently elected into the Hall of Fame.
Ooh,
Just this
recently
past
elected.
year.
Julio Rodriguez?
No, he is still playing.
No. Ivan Rodriguez.
No.
A-Rod.
No, I would never, ever, ever buy anything A-Royd. Also not elected into the Hall of Fame.
Wait, why not?
Because he's a
Barry
freaking-
Bonds.
He's a cheater. He's a cheater.
A-Rod? What about Barry Bonds? Barry Bonds was great.
Yeah, also a cheater.
One of the best of all time.
That's right. But it's actually not because of the roids that I don't like Alex Rodriguez. He's just like an arrogant SOB.
Yeah,
Is he?
he's not
Was he actually
likable.
a Texas Ranger?
Yeah, he was.
He was?
Yep. But you're wrong. If you were to ask me if it's Adrian Beltre, I would say yes.
Adrian Beltre.
One of my favorite baseball players of all time. And just a goofy guy. Big fan. Big
A
Adrian
goofy
Beltre
goober,
fan.
if you will.
A big goofy goober.
Big old
A
If you were to
goofy
ask
goober.
me if he and Elvis Andrews enjoyed playing side by side, I would say yes. And if you don't know what I mean by that, just Google it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. There's a hot take. There's a hot take for you.
This is coming from the guy.
Adrian Beltre does not belong in the Hall of Fame.
This is coming from the guy who bets against the PGA Tour and bets on the Live Tour. So that should just tell you something right
Sometimes you got to take these things with a grain of salt.
I mean, 477 homers.
Yeah, Baldo, what's your
Over
justification for
3,000
that?
hits? A 3,000 hit club?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What's
Come on.
where's your rationale for that? Good
now.
lord.
Hey, Baldo, go ahead and convince all three of us because I'm right here with them.
Holy.
That is just one of the most repulsive things I've ever seen commented in my life. And I hope that you're being like facetious here.
He played 20 years, 21 seasons.
So okay, so is that what you're saying? He played 21 seasons, so he should have 3,000 hits? Good lord, come on. Career
Okay.
286 hitter. OPS of 800. Career 3,166 hits. Almost 500 home runs. 1,700 RBIs. Yeah, you're right. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
We should
okay,
get him out
Baldo.
here.
Yeah, okay, Baldo.
Good lord.
Okay.
It's
All
just-
right.
I can't believe that. I can't believe.
I can't believe it either.
I can't believe. MVP. He
I
finished.
can't believe it either.
He finished top 10 in the MVP race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time Gold Glove winner. 1, 2, 3, 4 times Silver Slugger. What more are you looking for?
Okay, yeah, even if it is just stat accumulation, that's what
Durability.
That's what good people do.
Yeah. Oh
That's-
my
that's-
gosh.
They do. Oh man.
Is there anybody who has 3,000 hits who's not in the Hall of Fame?
So Baldo, is that your rationale for getting into the Hall of Fame? You gotta have you as one person. Okay, hold on, time out. So if we're just looking at championships, Mike Trout shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Dan Marino shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Come on, dude.
Okay. The only players, there are 30 in the 3,000 hit club. Think about how many.
How many of those are in the Hall?
All
All
of
of
them
them?
except 3. And
Steroids.
And gambling.
Dude,
Pete
Baldo,
Rose,
you're killing me, dude.
Rafael Palmeiro, and Alex
And Alex
A-Rod.
Rodriguez. Oh my gosh. Oh, Baldo,
30
you're
players.
killing me, bro. You're killing me because you're a baseball guy. You're a baseball guy, and I expected you to be better than this.
Yep, that's right, Baldo. And you let us
Adrian
down.
Beltre deserves better than this. My lord.
You let us down, Baldo.
Oh my. I can't believe that he said that. That makes me so sad.
That's crazy. I mean, just think about all of the.
Not again, and not even just one side. He was a hold on, baby. I'll be up very soon. He was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time Gold Glove winner too. So like for 21 seasons, you did it. You won a Gold Glove 5 times, and you won a Silver Slugger 4 times. Hi, sweetheart. So you're doing it. You're doing it on both sides. Here's Ellie. Can you say hi? Can you wave?
Hey, Al Bell.
Wave to all the people. Ah! So he did it. He did it on both sides. He did it offensively and defensively. He was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan out here winning scoring titles, all defense.
I don't know if I would call him Michael Jordan, but
I'm just saying he did it on both sides.
he's not a winner.
He had good seasons in 25% of his career. Okay. You can't rationalize.
Talk about a hot take.
Yeah, you can't rationalize with it. Here we go. Here we go.
Filter your own opinion, you know? Your opinion is wrong, but it's fine. You're entitled to it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 of his 21 seasons, he hit over 275. 13 of his 21 seasons, he hit over 275. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his seasons, he hit over 300. At his best, hitting 334 in a season where he played 156 games. It's not like it's a small sample size. 156 games. Hit 334. Come on, Baldo.
All right, so by that logic, Cal Ripken should not be in the Hall.
Yeah. Keep him out. Keep him out because he played for a long time, but he never won a championship and didn't win an MVP.
Yep.
He was a 2-time MVP.
Get him out.
Keep him out. Well,
Get him out,
dude,
Baldo.
Baldo, come
Keep him
on,
out.
dude. Come on. Oh, you're killing me.
That's just a terrible opinion.
That is grossly irresponsible. Baldo, I was making a joke. That's all. You're not making a joke. You're being serious. But you being serious is a joke.
Yep.
It's a disgrace to Major League Baseball, to the Texas Rangers, and one of my favorite players of all time, Adrian Beltre. 100% belongs in the Hall of Fame. And you know who agrees? Watch this.
Who agrees?
Oh my God.
I'm going to tell you who agrees. Watch this.
Stephen A. Smith.
2024 Hall of Fame voting results. Adrian Beltre, 95.1% of voters agreed. 95.1. Man, Brian would have been one of the 4.9%. He probably would have voted against Ken Griffey, too. Probably would have voted against Mariano Rivera. He wasn't a starter. He was just a closer. If he was any good, he would have been a starter. Come on, dude. Man, oh man, that really just.
Yeah, that really cooked your chicken, didn't it?
Todd Helton, Joe Mauer, Billy Wagner, Gary Sheffield, Andrew Jones. Is Andrew Jones a Hall of Famer, Baldo? Carlos Beltran, is he a Hall of Famer? Gary Sheffield, is he a Hall of Famer? Yeah.
When he got elected.
Dude, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. Andrew Jones is not. Beltran is not. Andy Pettit. Yeah, here's one for him. David Wright. Ooh, Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner, is he a Hall of Famer?
Man.
So the only 3 people on the ballot that made it this year were Joe Mauer, Todd Helton, and Adrian Beltre. Do you think Todd Helton and Joe Mauer should have been in?
Oh, dude.
Oh man, I just got so mad.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
These are the types of conversations that me and Adam Ferguson used to have. No and no to Todd Helton and Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer? Oh my lord. Joe Mauer. Bro, stop. Won an MVP. 3-time Gold Glover. 5-time All-Star. 6-time All-Star. No. Yeah, 6-time All-Star. 3-time Silver Slugger. Won 1 MVP. Finished top 10 three more times. Career batting average over 300. Played all his years with one team, 15 years. Catcher, nonetheless. How did they impact the game? What do you mean? What type of impact do you have to have on the game to be in the Hall of Fame? You just got to perform. You got to do your job. The Hall of Fame isn't a team achievement. It's a personal achievement. On base percentages, career on base, OPS 827. Bro, come on, dude. Oh man, you're killing me. Do you see those impacting the game? Like I said, there are a lot of guys in that don't belong. Dude, the Baseball Hall of Fame is the hardest Hall of Fame to get into, too. It's the most exclusive Hall of Fame in all of sports. All you have to do is know the right people in the NFL or play for the right team at the right time, and you can get into Hall of Fame. Baseball Hall of Fame is way, way, way exclusive. Dude, your criteria is like...
Yeah, your criteria is trash.
If Baldo voted for the Hall of Fame, there'd be like 6 people in there.
Good.
And they'd probably all be Mets. All right, well, we got to be done now because, my blood pressure is through the roof. I apologize for keeping everybody on here and losing my mind a little bit, but,
On that note,
Baldo's just over here cooking my chicken, so.
Yeah, Baldo.
oh yeah.
What?
Just
You
cooking.
gonna stay
your
down
shit.
here? Okay. All right, well, we're gonna
Opinions.
sign off for the night so I can finish watching the Phillies game. Runner on second, bottom of the ninth. We'll see if we can tie this bad boy up and/or walk it off.
We'll see if we can.
We'll see on Sunday if Scotty Chef can pull out a second major victory this year and
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
keep the Tiger Slam hopes alive.
Heyo.
We're all hoping.
Good, bro. Dude, he's so good.
And we will be back next week, Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I will be eating ho-hos wrapped in
and
American cheese.
That is correct.
So,
And I would like you all to know that I will be here in spirit.
he will not be watching because he will be at work.
That's right.
Nor will he be watching golf on Saturday or Sunday because he will be at
That
work.
is correct. It's just a sacrifice
That's right.
that I
Just
absolutely
reiterate.
Yep.
Just to reiterate.
Just to reiterate. And just
Yep.
to also reiterate, Joe Mauer and Adrian Beltre both belong in the Hall of Fame.
Just to reiterate.
We'll see you guys next week, next Thursday at 8 p.m.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.
Later.
Later.